Hello, let me just plug my phone in so my... Okay, we plugged in, we got it. Okay, so I just got out of seeing Hardcore Henry. I gotta say, it was entertaining, a bit disorienting. I could speak. Disorientating. Woo! Did it. And then some. I'll say that. I'm not gonna back out that way. I'm not gonna back out that way. Do we have a lighthouse near? Because there's just like this spinning kind of spotlight, like a streak of light, like spinning. Of course, I was looking at the camera wondering if you can see me. Probably when I get driving. Is there other cars stopping? Or is that just mine? So, Hardcore Henry was fucking crazy. I'm not gonna say it was like the greatest, but it definitely took the movie formula, like, you know, the three-act structure, and said, fuck you to that. We're gonna do our own structure. And it was really confusing for most of it. Probably gonna talk in terms of spoilers for the whole thing. But yeah, it definitely was a fuck you to the three-act structure and any kind of structure there can be. Unless it was like a video game structure. But this was like a different kind of screening. It wasn't like packed at all. It was like the row all the way in the back was like nearly full. In the row below that, nearly full. And that was it. And this was a screening where before it played, it did like 15 minute like interview and questionnaire with the directors, you know, the South American, I can't do South American accents, but you know, that guy from I think it was you know, the same guy from Elysium, this South African dude. Yeah, the guy from Elysium and District 9 and such, and the other one. But, they were like, the one question that was asked before, you know, in the movie. They weren't there, by the way. There was a video of, like, a interview, and someone was asked, do you have a history of playing video games? And one of them was like, they're both like, both of the directors / actors were like, I played like a Street Fighter, a little Game Boy. And I'm like, that's strange for someone to be directing and like being a part of a first person perspective shooter movie to be like, yeah, oof, operating IRL after watching that. It's just like, ugh, fucked up. But, yeah, but it was very strange. Yeah, they did some kind of cheat cuts, which is fine, but it didn't really take away from the story or whatever the fuck I was watching. It didn't take away from it at all. Oh my fucking god. I better get the fuck out of there. That's a, somehow, I've never seen this before, but a 18-wheeler with two, like, cargo things on the back. Like, but they're not two on top of each other, two, like, linked, like a train, but it's on wheels and driving in the streets. Ooh. Didn't like being near that. But yeah, the movie was intense. Action-packed, and it knew when to be funny, or it knew when to be humorous. I think it was just funny all the way through. The villain was... I didn't like the villain, I'll say that. Like, I think that was the point of it, though. It's like, I saw the villain, I was like, fuck you. Who are you? Why are you in this movie? Fuck you! Superpowers, whatever, it's Hardcore Henry. You just gotta accept it. Like, this is a fucking crazy action movie. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not, like, John Wick was like the last, like, crazy action movie I saw. And I was like, whoa! This is crazy! Am I the quick thing? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not stopping at Five Guys. And you make it I wouldn't want to. I'd feel like shit though. I don't want to put that on myself because I ate before. Oh, hey there. Fucking are those high beams? Whose lights is that reflecting off that? It's the mirror to my left. Shit, nigger. That's fucking bright. So, I'm not saying I'm not a critic. I'm not a critic at all. But it made me feel something weird. It was like, this movie gives people with shitty cameras hope, because it seemed like the whole thing was GoPro. Because there were scenes where it was a bit dark and grainy, and you can just tell, like, it was just 1080p. Didn't seem like it was like a 4K movie. So, it was crazy. Crazy. Well, I said that weird. Crazy. And once again, it was one of those movies where I had a Twizzler and what's it called? I had my Twizzlers and Mr. Pibb. The sky's really light. Like, there's a... Oh my god, I'm speaking weird. There's a lot of light pollution. And that light traveling through the moisture goes a long way for some reason tonight. Like, the whole sky seems like a light gray now. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, I think it's becoming foggy. I put on my blinker a bit too early, but whatever. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, that movie, like, what the fuck, though? Oh, and also, oh yeah, fog's rolling in. Oh, shit. So, in the first 15-minute, like, interview where there's the directors and they're being asked questions, there was, they showed clips. They're like the questions were like, oh, how did you record? And then it's like, well, this scene, and they show us like a snippet of a scene without audio, and I was like, oh, come on. Yeah, look at that, how the light just travels right through there. But they showed some parts early, and I was like, oh, come on, I wish I didn't see that. That wasn't in the trailer. Oh, same with that scene. They had to, like, reference and, like, part of making it. Oh, once again, blue lights. Oh, it's fine. There's a Chrysler limo coming up behind me. Or to my right, depending on what lane he jumps in. Oh, did they fix a sign that says high-speed internet? HI, speed internet. High-speed internet. Ooh, port in. Portsmouth. You can charge your Tesla or EV here, whatever EV stands for. Electronic vehicle. That diddle 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 da. That diddle 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 da. Bada 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 bada. Shapes falling out of the fridge, all hot. No, I don't know the song very well, but Are these 3 cop cars pulling over one dude? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 3 cop cars pulling over one dude. Must be a big problem. So, I liked... This just made me like the actor, what's his... Not Eli Roth. It was like Timothy Roth, the South African. Made me like him more, and it just shows what he can do and how much fun he has while doing it in a film that's not like a huge production, filmed with GoPros. I forgot to clip my middle finger, and it's really long. I'm just getting all ADD over here because that was a crazy film. But the thing that was crazier, credits started rolling. And this isn't the first time this happened. It's just been a long time since I've been a witness to this. Credits start rolling. Everyone starts clapping and cheering, going, yeah, like that. And of course I'm like, yeah, it's a little silly, but was it that good? I guess it was that good. That was like my thoughts. I was like, holy shit, what a reaction from the crowd. Like, holy shit. I just put my heat up in the finna. Ooh, it's windy jet stream. What's going? Yep, fog's rolling in. That's why the lights drop. So, yeah. And not only that, it's like credits roll. And everyone's like, oh my, what? Oh my, dude, that scene where blah, blah. I'm like, holy shit, what a reaction. When I saw The Witch, and like, oh wow, that guy has his high beams on. When I saw The Witch, it was like, credits started rolling and music was like, yeah, oh yeah. And then everyone was like, what the fuck? And just quietly and slowly left. But with Hardcore Henry, it was like, clap, 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 woo, woo, oh my god. And I was like, once again, it was just two rows, like, just kind of filled up, kind of. And people stayed until the credits were done. Because in the middle of the credits, you hear, like, and this isn't a spoiler, it's like, oi, Henry, I got another job for you. And we're like, okay. That might mean there's something after the credits. No. And everyone was joking around with each other, like, someone's like, oh, I was really hoping for a blooper reel, and then someone's like, oh, me too. It's like, oh, what if it was like the scene with this, or the blooper with this, or this happened, oh my, and everyone was like, just, you know, just talking about the movie, all these like strangers, you know, because I'm just so used to everyone looking down at their phones and not like really talking with each other these days. But I'm in New Hampshire, so different story, nigga. Alright, I got a fucking lot. So yeah, and it was crazy. You just have to accept it as a ridiculous action film. Hey dude, in front of me, you okay? We're going like 15. Hey dude, you okay? It's coming to a merge, don't drive off the road now. Oh, you woke up? Cool. No, but it was fucking crazy. And it kind of seemed like a video game in a way, in some ways. It was like there's a scene where there's an objective that would be in a video game. It's like, oh, like protect, and it was even said like clearly to the main character Henry. It's like, I'm gonna need you to protect this on the open elevator as it goes down in this like abandoned building. And the whole thing took place in Russia. Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel like I think. Oh yeah, that Queen song. don't stop me. And it was like perfectly placed, but one downside, because like you really get into a scene, it's like holy shit, like this is great, it's escalating, it's great, the mood of it is high energy, yeah, you're like feeling for Henry, you're like, come on Henry, go, yeah, and then there's things that just cut it off and just shut down the mood, and you're like, aw, I was really liking that. Just like the Queen having a good, and like that whole thing was coming in, and I know the song simmers down, but like it didn't even, it cut off, like it's like boom, holy shit, guess what, it's over, and it's like, aw, I was really into that mood. So yeah, but already 15 minutes, like the traffic hasn't been that bad. Whoa, hey, stop at your stop. That was a close one. It was crazy. What a fucking crazy movie. I really enjoyed, not because there was nudity, but I really enjoyed the part with like the brothel or the whorehouse, I don't know what you call it, it's like a strip club, yeah. Because there was prostitutes, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, there's a fine line there. I wouldn't call it a whorehouse either. So I bet they're nice Russian ladies in there. But it was a scene with that fucking crazy cokehead. Alright! And like when he had the two pistols, and it's in the trailer, it's like like it's hard to remember all of those scenes, like all the places they went. A big twist in the ending. Alright, Jimmy. Yep, it was interesting. First person shooter movie. Burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, why they come shooba dooba whoop. A looba dooba wooba doo. I'm gonna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Boop a doop shoop shoop. It was fucking crazy. Also, the people that are sitting to my right, like when I was talking about the movie, like they were talking about the Russian names. Like, look at these Russian names, like Cheskimova. And it's like, yeah, I'm like, not to be racist, I'm like, yeah, basically Russians are all related. Like, I had a couple Russian friends and Bulgarians, and completely different, they like to think. But no, and I was just saying, like, yeah, their names, like, kind of sound the same. Like, Alamo, Jif, no, not Jif, Vich, ending in Lee, maybe. America, it's all just a fucking jumbled mess. But, yeah. And then he's like, I noticed you were squeamish in the beginning. I was like, oh yeah. The first thing you see in the title screen was, it wasn't like a scene of the movie. It was like beginning credits with visuals, and the visuals was like little things happening, like a bat slowly colliding with someone's head. It showed like a bullet slowly entering someone's head. It showed a knife entering someone's neck and then popping out the other side in slow motion with all of its detail, and just the flesh becoming a bit loose around where it's stabbed, and the blood. And I was like, oh, that's gross. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. So, yeah, it was good. It was disorientating, like I said, like, and someone, like, or in the beginning 15-minute interview, the director says, like, no, there's no cuts away. What you know is what Henry knows. So he's almost given not too much information. You just know what he knows. He doesn't know that much, which is true. You have to realize that, like, it doesn't cut away where it's like, where there's no foreshadowing or anything, where like a villain's like, you see him, cuts to him like walking somewhere. No, it's all first person. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. I got bat wings, and I want to fix them, but I'm resetting my car. Personal information about my genitalia. I might try to play some Eve tonight, unless someone says, hey, wanna play Minecraft? And the only person that would say that is Joey. I'm gonna shoot heroin. No, I'm kidding. Shoot it. I hate all these games. Hate all those stupid fiendish terms. Oh, I'm God tier because I'm clean of drugs and alcohol, but I've drank soda and had some candy. What's more harmful? Actually, most narcotics. But people say marijuana is not. Why did I talk about this? I don't know. Just rambling. It's my brain. It's my brain spilling. So I don't get to talk to many people about my thoughts. And I want to find a person that does the same to me, where they just spill their thoughts. Want someone to listen. I want someone to listen. That was a green light. Liquor store is closed. So is the bookstore and Ronaldo's. I should look in a bookstore for Forgotten Realms books. That's something I should do. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. So, I realized something. And someone said this to me the other night in EVE Online. And it's very strange. Once again, if you're not an EVE Online player, it's a good time to just stop watching now. Or mute it for 5 minutes. Yeah, mute for 5 minutes. So, there's this thing that you can do in game. And it's kind of like a money grab. Yeah, it's a game where it's a monthly subscription. But I thought to myself, man, if I just pay $9 a month, just keep myself occupied, keep myself inside, it will save me some money. Hey, look, I went to the movies and fucking, I need to save my money. But today was one of those days where I was already playing for a while, and it was rainy, and I actually was planning to go out and see a movie within the 3 days I was off. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, and I did today, but without looking at what movies were out, and didn't realize, hey, I saw The Revenant, saw The Witch, saw The Revenant is still playing in Regal, that is a great fucking movie. So, and I was like, man, I don't like these superhero movies, don't like chick flicks, don't like anything about the modern military or anything Iraq related or Afghanistan, all that. Don't like movies about that. Why? I don't fucking know. So I went out, and the only movie I saw with trailer was that Civil War one with Matthew McConaughey. It's not a chick flick, like Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. But yeah, EVE Online. Someone said it's much cheaper. Oh, sorry. Ooh, whoa, let me go back. $9 a month if you just do the regular thing. And you can up skills in one player at a time. Because upping your skills takes time. Like, train skill, that'll take 15 minutes. Not of playing, like, it doesn't force you to play, but it's like in 15 minutes, literally, you will know that skill. And for $25 extra, you can do it on multiple characters. And I was like, that's fucking stupid. That's actually a thing. It's a quick money grab. But, and someone says, you know, it's much cheaper to only just to have 2 accounts. And then I thought, wow, they're fucking right. But how the fuck does someone run 2 instances of one game? And I thought, wow, there must be someone out there with the perfect EVE Online setup. And I thought about, like, man, there's 2 ways of playing the game, like, smoothly. Well, not with graphics-wise, but having an ultra-wide screen, like a 16:10 or even wider. You know, those ultra-wide monitors. Or a 30-something inch, or, kind of like an HD TV. And I thought, well, then there's multiple screens, because I have 2 screens. First one has the game, second one has, Spotify, TeamSpeak, and Firefox. Ta-da! They're all layered. I can easily switch in between them. And I thought, wow, this would actually be easier if I had 3 screens. You might think, wow, this is fucking complicated. Why would anyone play this fucking complicated game? Because it takes a lot of skill and thinking, planning, and it's very technical. The game is very technical. To the point where you're fucking convinced that you are actually flying a spaceship through space. It takes a lot of intelligence to be good at it. And you have to be cooperative with other players. So, hold on. And imagine, not just in the game, like fitting your ship in a different way, but having a different layout on your desk that makes it so you can play EVE Online better. And also, when you're not playing EVE Online, just imagine having like 3 screens for whatever fucking stuff you do. EVE Online is for people that also do other technical things, like maybe graphic design, video editing, audio engineering, because you might already have that set up for it. Maybe a mouse or something for shortcuts. Something specifically made for shortcuts. Multiple screens, if you're editing, even if you're like a hardcore gamer or streamer that has all these screens and like a crazy computer, guess what? You're already set up to play this. It takes technical thinking, and I like that. And coworker that I play the game with, someone that I'm not like, ooh, friend, buddy with. He's just someone I can agree with, I guess. He's not a difficult person. He loves this game, and it is fun to me. It's once again takes technical thinking. I love that. and it looks beautiful, and the space ambient noise is beautiful. The community, pretty cool so far. I'm just a noob at it. Let's do some of this. Let's do some of that. Let's do some of that. Yeah, so I was just thinking, like, man, what if you had a kind of, maybe like a fucking crazy 42-inch TV or 36-inch TV, 16 by 9, to, you know, its resolution, and then you had those two Dell monitors that rotate to go the tall way on either side, and then have the Razer Orb Weaver for all the shortcuts in game, mixed with that fucking, I think, the Razer Naga that I have with the 12 buttons on the side. That is shortcut heaven. I have the Razer Naga. I got 2 screens, but man, is it technical to the point where you're like, holy shit, I put a lot of thought into this. It takes a lot of time, but it's best if you work, and then when you're not working, you play this to save money. So, you know, don't eat out too much. Don't go out too much. It's good, because I only got Joey as a friend. And the weather's been shitty, so. But, yeah, I'm gonna go now. I know it sounds sad. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi so by the time I get in. Okay. Bye, everyone.